thanks so much for joining me. Today we are trying on a few limited edition shades from Chanel. If you'd like to see that, please keep watching. So I've recently gotten more into Chanel products and I discovered that they had some limited edition lip shades that I wanted to try, so I thought I would try them on with you in case you were interested. So I picked up 3 of them. It's interesting, so I don't know if you are having the same trouble I am, but I've been trying to research a little bit more about these, but there's some incomplete information about them. So I'll give you what I can find now, and if I find more information after I make this video, I'll post it below. So it says you can identify these with their click mechanism here. So if you can see, it's recessed a little bit, or it's flush and has the camellia on the bottom, and then you push like this, and then you remove the lipstick, which I think is so innovative. So we have this one in 617, and I can tell you right now, the only thing is if you have multiples of these and you remove their caps at the same time, the color is nowhere printed on here. So I accidentally put them on the wrong ones and I had to go back and figure out which cap went to which. So that's just something, if you have multiples, to look out for. So I picked that one up. I also picked up number 607 in the metal one. So we have this shade right here. Yeah, I was intrigued by this because of the finish of it. I've seen shades like this before in the past, but sometimes I think they can look dated. Like I remember something similar to this in like the 80s. Oh, look at me. Just kidding. If you look here on the packaging, it's engraved. So I can see 607 engraved in here, but it's very light. So in the case that these get separated and you don't know which lid goes to what lipstick, it is engraved in a very small print on the actual packaging. So yeah, oh yeah, now I see it. Okay, there it is. Well, now I can check if I got them on the right ones. Finally, I picked up 637, which is the one I have on right now. So I thought I'd just try them on for you and we could take a look at them together and see what we think. So let's go ahead with this one. I just did this video, so let's just use this mirror. This one right here. It's really smooth going on. That was really pretty. This reminds me of the color in the Clé de Peau Midnight Magic, but this one's much more of a lipstick type texture. I think this one's really pretty. It's a pretty color. I think it's also very wearable, and that's why I picked this one. Out of the 3 shades that I had, I thought it would be something that was really nice just for daytime or for evening. It could go either way without looking like it's too much. Yeah, I really like that one. Okay, let's try another one. I have makeup wipes this time. So whenever I remove color, it actually brings about color in my lips, so that's why they look a little bit deeper than normal. Let's go ahead with the next one. And this one has a more of that like reflective quality inside of it. This reminds me of that old-fashioned hard candy reflective quality where the shimmer doesn't just come from the exterior, but it's coming from within as well. I think that's an easier red to wear. I think sometimes with red it's too bold because it's so opaque sometimes, or the evenness of the color is kind of distracting, but I think this is kind of a diffused red. It's a very soft kind of reflective quality too. It's not like a metallic. That one for me would be more evening though. And this is the color I've been really interested in. I'm always drawn to this color, but it doesn't really look good on me, so I thought I would try this one, see how it goes. Ooh. Yeah, that's a very even application. It's the prettiest red berry color. So let's take a moment to talk about these really quickly. So first of all, I love all of them, so it's going to be difficult to recommend just one if you're looking for one, but I think if you are looking for one, this first one, 617 in the Rouge Allure Velvet. This one was really pretty. It's a great one for every day as well as evening, and I think it works with both warm and cool colors. So I don't think you can go wrong with this. It's just a pretty color, great finish, nice and lightweight, and very comfortable to wear. The next one, which was more like that hard candy color, 607, the one metallic color. It does have a metallic quality about it, but it's not one where you can see individual particles, but it does have a metallic quality about it. Very soft though in terms of its reflective quality, and I think if you are not a person who's comfortable wearing red, because I'm not the most comfortable wearing red because I feel like it's so bold and my lips are one of my most prominent features, I think something like this is much easier to wear, very comfortable to wear as well. And then finally we have this one that I'm wearing right now, 637. I think this looks really great with someone who has blue eyes and fair skin. I can see it with a nice soft eyeliner on top, and then just adding that on would be really pretty. Although this looks really nice too. I feel like I steer away from these colors typically because, again, they are bold, but in this case, they're so lightweight and almost very little needs to be put on for you to see the color. It was really easy to apply to, very smooth, which is difficult with colors like this. Sometimes you get some inconsistencies in it, but that one, when I applied it, went on really smoothly. Out of all of them, I think I would wear this one the most just because it's so pretty, and I would wear it day and night. So I'd wear it probably twice as much as the other ones. And these two I think would be more specific based on where I'm going. I do like the idea of wearing this though because it has a little bit more of a unique finish than other colors. I feel like with this one, 637, although it is beautiful, I feel like I could find something similar to this. Not the exact thing though, because this is really stunning, but I can see myself wearing this for kind of a vampy look or something very minimal. I like the idea of wearing cool, something cool in terms of the eyes with it, something very simple, and then just putting the slip on it. In fact, I'm going to do a whole Chanel look. Like I said, I had gone to a makeup artist, and I think that we could transition that look that I'll be doing later into an evening by just putting the slip on with it. I think that would work really beautifully in terms of what I have in mind for it's kind of like a taupey, neutral, cool toned makeup. And even the lip I'm considering with that is cool toned as well, but then we could really make something interesting with that deeper lip shade. So I'll remember to throw that in as well when we do the tips and tricks that I learned from a Chanel makeup artist and do that whole look. But I hope I was able to help you out with selecting colors because they are limited edition, and I know that you want to get your hands on them before they run out, but you also want to see what they look like on. I personally don't like to try on shades that are at the makeup counter. Just for hygiene purposes. So I like to go to YouTube and check the internet to see how they would look on. So I hope that was helpful for you. I'll put some more information about these items down below if you would like to read more about them, but I think most of all, we're interested in how they look. But if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks.